the course of this short video, you're going to hear from a number of colleagues from around Essentra as to what is being done to improve safety and why it's so important to us all. I have 3 expectations for all employees in relation to health and safety. Firstly, to ensure before starting that the work equipment is fit for purpose. Secondly, all employees should follow the risk assessment. And third, you should look out for yourself and other employees.
It's really all managers and all employees' responsibility to look after themselves, to act properly, to follow procedures, and to act in a safe manner in everything they do.
If you see something dangerous, you should report it. And if any of those conditions or those actions can't be met, then use the STEP program.
The STEP program is a methodology designed for us to identify and capture all hazards, enabling us to make the place a safer place to work.
When we come into work, first thing we'll do is take a look around before we do anything, make sure the environment's safe.
From the minute you walk in the door, you're always examining everything, making sure the floor's clear and making sure there's nothing loose or things protruding out the walls that cause harm to yourself or other people.
Think, you're analysing in your mind, making sure that you aren't doing anything that could be of danger to anybody, including yourselves.
You're thinking of your own safety, the safety of the colleagues around you.
The mechanical side will be anything that's not operating properly.
Targoncákból eredő veszélyforrások, ütközésekre gondolok, vagy olyan dolgokra, amik mondjuk a gépeknek a nem megfelelő működéséből jönnek ki. Például ilyen lehet a vésstopnak a nem megfelelő működése, a vészköröknek a nem megfelelő működése, burkolatoknak a hiánya, és a többi.
There are also non-mechanical hazards, and these include electrical hazards, excessive heat, radiation, your ergonomics, your posture, noise.
Need to report that immediately, obviously, if there's any problem, put it onto the step board.
It's a self-assessment, a self-risk assessment before you take on any task.
A veszélyforrásoknak a kivizsgálása az egy kifejezetten fontos pont a STEP-en belül, hiszen ez alapján tudjuk azonosítani azt, hogy milyen mértékű volt maga a veszélyforrás, és ez alapján tudjuk majd a megfelelő intézkedéseket is elvégezni, hogyha azonosítunk magukat a veszélyeket.
So you need to examine all your documentation, all your pre-use checks to make sure that they include all the checks you have to do.
Well, we do pre-work checks on the equipment we're using, so we've got lifting equipment. We check all the shackles, the lifting eyes, the crane equipment, make sure that's all safe to use.
Without examining these records and these pre-use checks, then you do not know exactly what you're meant to be looking for, and then you do not know if you're actually being safe. You only proceed when there is no hazard that you need to raise as part of the STEP procedure.
If we found a fault, then we're going to be isolating the equipment, filling in a STEP card, and then informing our supervisor to make sure everything's safe to use.
Since the STEP program has come into place, it's a nice place that everyone can come together and give their input, and we can all see the results published every week.
When the step board first went up, everybody was like, oh no, what's that now? But now everybody's using it. They know that when they write something on there, if they've got something they're worried about, it's going to be sorted.
I want Essentra to be a place where all of us would be happy to have our sons or daughters working, where it's a safe working environment, where we know they're going to go to work and come home safely at the end of the day. And I want that pride in our safety to be prevalent throughout the company.
I don't want to have an accident. I've got 7 dogs at home and I need to go walking. So yeah, I need to feel safe.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
A biztonságért felelek, ugyanúgy, mint.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
I'm responsible for safety, so are you.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
Felelős vagyok a biztonságért, és te is.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.
Felelős vagyok a biztonságért, úgy, mint te.
I'm responsible for safety, and so are you.